Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 176 of Y'all Can Hear podcast. I'll be your host today, Patrick. And joining me today is my casting co-host,
Wenzel. That's me.
Wenzel. It's just Wenzel and myself today, just two sitting pretty. And what we'll be doing today, since there seems to be a lot of fan casts going around these days, we wanted to put the AYCH spin on it. But this idea actually came from my co-host today, Wenzel, because he took umbrage with the casting of a certain new movie. Do you want to elaborate on that, Wenzel?
I will elaborate on that, Pat. The casting for the DC movie Black Adam, because I am not happy with that choice. If you don't know, it's The Rock. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is supposed to play our, I guess, anti-hero. He can be on the side of good, but then also on the side of bad, but he's also just kind of defending his country or whatever. Black Adam. And it's like, yeah, okay. But the only reason, and I know this for a fact, because I see it fucking everywhere, is that they casted him because he's big, muscular man. Like, that's it. That's the only reason why he's playing Black Adam. And, like, I've seen so many people who want to cast him, and they're like, it's just because he's muscular. And it's like, okay, you can't just cast people because they look like the character. Like, no, like, that comes later. Like, don't. Oh, man. And it's just like, and it's acting. It's just, sorry, I'm burping. I'm drinking Dr. Pepper. His acting, it's, I don't even know if it's tolerable, to be honest. He's literally he's kind of like a rock, yeah. What do you think about The Rock, Pat?
Oh, outside of wrestling, as an actor, not me as an actor, but him as an actor, I'm sort of ambivalent. You know, I feel like he's more so a movie star than, like, I guess a regular actor, but this might be a hot take coming off of a hot take. When it comes to acting in movies, I usually don't put too much stock in it, if that sounds crazy. Like, I'll obviously appreciate good acting, and I can tell when an actor is stronger or weaker. It's just, acting doesn't make or break a movie for me. It's usually, like, all the other mechanical pieces, like the plot, the directing, the editing. All that, to me, takes precedent over acting. That sounds crazy, you know, so be it, but, like, but if just in terms of physicality, like him getting to roll off of that, it seems a bit odd when, like, Zachary Levi was, like, you know, in a muscle suit for all of Shazam.
Yeah, and that was completely fine. I think Zachary Levi did great as Shazam. Have you watched Shazam?
I have not seen Shazam
Yeah, because
yet.
you borrowed my copy, you bitch.
Look, I got all these other movies I borrowed from you years ago I have to watch first, Wenzel.
No, I know. I'm just messing around, but yeah. So, like, you know, that's fine, and, like, that's why I'm confused. I'm like, okay, if we're fine with putting people in muscle suits, then, you know, why couldn't we do this for Black Adam? Because, like, you know, I mean, Zachary, he still worked out for the role, and he got pretty ripped, and I want to say Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck got pretty shredded too. But I feel for Batman, but I know for a fact there was some stuff done there, specifically with the suit, and then also digital editing as well. But he still got pretty shredded, and that was something he talked about too, is that it was just really hard to stay that way because he's getting older. But now, though, he looks pretty good. Man, I don't know. But yeah, and then also another casting choice that was really weird was they casted another for another hero, Atom Smasher, which, you know, that's kind of crazy because that was just, like, out of nowhere, out of left field, I guess. But the person they casted as him is Noah Centineo.
Now, yeah, Noah Centineo, excuse me, he's a bit of an unknown by me. He's definitely a younger guy. He was born in '96, so he's a baby boy. Yeah, what's his deal? What has he been known from?
He was in The Fosters. He was in, I mean, he's most known for is To All the Boys I've Loved. That was like a Netflix movie, a romance teen movie that came To All the Boys I Loved before. I haven't seen it. But he was most known for that, and also he was most known for his nudes leaked.
Whoops.
Yeah, whoops. I think it was him because I remember everybody talking about seeing that. So yeah, that's what he's known for. But like, I can't comment too much. I've seen some clips of him because before I even made the statement of, that's a weird casting choice, I wanted to see how he was. You're pretty much your teen actor you can expect. That's pretty much it. And weird choice. Weird choice. I am not happy with how this cast list is already playing out, even though it's just two dudes right now.
I am interested to see how the movie unfolds. I'm definitely more of a wait and see approach. And plus, I guess we don't know to the extent the role that Noah will have in the movie. Because the movie, as I understand it, is Black Adam going up against the Justice Society of America. And we don't know if he's really going to have that big a part within it. Because I would kind of feel a little bad because this happened before. Like, you give a bigger, more experienced actor a role, and that role is more or less a bit part.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, with all this criticism I'm giving, I'm still going to go see it because, it's a DC movie. It's Black Adam. I got to see it. I got to see what it's like, and I got to see if I'm proven wrong. But that's not the case for right now.
Well, since we sort of laid the groundwork for what we're going to do today, who would you have liked to have seen in the role of Black Adam?
All right, so let me take a step back into how I came to this thought. I was sitting in the drive-in of Cookout, really long ass line. Don't know why I did it, but I did it, and I waited. And as I was sitting there, I was like, I just kept thinking through my mind, like, man, that's such a bad casting choice. I really don't like The Rock as Black Adam. I'm just like, they should have gotten somebody so much better. And I just kept thinking, and I was like, oh my god, there's only one person I can see as actually pulling this off, and I honestly believe he could do a good ass job. And that is the man himself, Oscar Isaac.
Oscar Isaac, the most handsome man in Hollywood?
He's very handsome, that's true. And he has the demeanor of he can play a good guy and a bad guy. And in this case, he could do it. Black Adam is an anti-hero, so he can, he could be both. And Oscar Isaac has played Poe Dameron. He's played Apocalypse. So bam, you got two right there. Apocalypse, and his performance as Apocalypse wasn't that bad in X-Men Apocalypse.
No, it's just his costume was bad in that movie.
Yeah, his costume was just really weird, but no, it was really good. And then he played Poe Dameron. Great, good guy vibes from him, and fuck, he also played the crap. It's been a while since I've seen it. The movie Ex Machina. He played the scientist in there.
Also, great dancer in Ex Machina too.
Great dancer. So like he could totally pull this off, and he just and he could just work out too. And even if he didn't fit the build, they could just easily just put him in a muscle suit as well, just like Zachary Levi, and then have him face off. Like that would totally work. He's such a great actor, and oh my god, and he just fits it. He just fits it more because sorry, but that's my choice.
No, that's a really good choice because honestly, I could put Oscar Isaac in just about any movie. Which is another reason why I'm excited to see Dune if it comes out this year? Question mark.
Yeah, question mark.
But I think that's a really interesting choice because he has a presence and a nuance in how he acts, and I've seen him do the more affable roles like Poe and get into a darker side. There's a movie I saw earlier this year where he played essentially the villain. The writing was a little wonky for him, but he still had a very menacing presence in the movie.
Yeah.
So I definitely would be interested to see it in the alternate universe where that had carried out. Although I'm just thinking right now of the height disparity between Oscar Isaac and Zachary Levi, and that's really making me laugh.
Oh, I had to look this up. I don't know how tall he is.
Because I think Oscar Isaac's about 5'7". He's about my height, and Zachary Levi, he's over 6 foot.
Fuck. Don't worry about it. Just put him in heels. I think he looks good in heels.
We'll put him on an apple box like Scully in the X-Files.
Yeah, exactly. That works. Something else. Sorry, I'm looking at I looked at Wikipedia to see his height, and then I'm looking at his personal life, and I didn't know he has apparently been dubbed a sex symbol. by
Wait, is this news to you, Wenzel? Because he's super handsome.
Yeah, it is news, and I respect it. And the internet's boyfriend too. That's also something he's been labeled as.
If he was going to be anybody's boyfriend, he should have been Finn's boyfriend in Star Wars.
Still upset about that.
The man himself was like, make him gay.
They should have been. They should have been.
We're so many months removed from the Rise of Skywalker. We can't keep talking about how mad we were about it.
But can't we, though? That left a bad taste in...
But we shouldn't. I mean, like, focus on the positives.
All right, thank you for listening. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I don't know. Just can't never look at Star Wars the same again after that shit.
It's okay. We have The Mandalorian, which has a handsome man, but you can't ever see his face.
Never. Except for that one time.
That one time. But now we have like a bit of a taste for Black Adam being recast. What are some other movies that you feel like we can reinvigorate with a new set of faces?
I don't know, Pat. Why don't you tell me?
We systematically go through all these upcoming movies and make the cast much more handsome.
Okay.
And I say we remake, let's say, what's a classic movie we can remake with a more handsome cast? We remake The Creature from the Black Lagoon. How do we make this fish monster more kissable?
We get The Rock. Is The Rock kissable?
To some people, I'm sure.
Yeah, maybe. Creature from the Black...
Of course, we all know that attractiveness is very subjective. All the people out there who are thirsting for The Rock, you keep on thirsting.
Yeah, you do you. I'm gonna stop you. Well, you know, the thing is, though, like, when I think about The Creature from the Black Lagoon, you know who would play a really good Creature from the Black Lagoon?
Who's that?
Doug Jones.
Wait a minute. Wait, are we remaking a movie that's already been remade?
Shh. Don't tell anybody. Like, and that's the thing, too, is, like, you know, he plays a fish man, and it's like, he could play a fish man in here, too. Oh, man, he does a good job. I don't see anybody else doing it, to be honest. But what were you going to say? Sorry, I sound like I cut you off.
No, I just keep thinking Doug Jones really has been typecast as a fish man. He was in Hellboy and in The Shape of Water.
Oh shit, he was in Hellboy. He played Abe. You're right. Damn. Okay.
I mean, we don't have any other choice now.
Okay. That's for that. Who should we play the woman? Because originally it was Julie Adams. Who's a pretty actress that Fishman can snag up.
Okay, since we're remaking
Sally Hawkins.
Sally Hopkins.
My bad. It's just The Shape of Water again.
Since we're remaking it for the modern day, how about we make it gay?
Ooh, yeah, let's do it.
Who's gonna kiss Doug Jones in the totally not the same as Shape of Water Black Lagoon remake?
All right, Pat. You know you should have said gay because now I know. Now I know who. Now I have it.
Okay, who's that?
Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet's not gay, is he?
No, but Call Me by Your Name in Fishman form? Come on. Don't tell me you haven't thought about that.
Not until this second.
Yeah, exactly. Think about it. Oh, fuck. What's his name? You know, he could probably play a Gilman too. The creature. Jim Parsons. He's gay.
But I can only see Jim Parsons as the fish man because he has the same lonky body type as Doug Jones.
See, that's the thing, is that, like, he has that, like, that lanky type, and the Gill Man will be like, oh, this is one of my kind.
Like, are we going to get the guy that kissed him just to be his co-star for The Big Bang Theory?
Well, I mean, The Big Bang Theory's over, so.
Then they have all the time in the world to practice their fish kissing.
I guess so.
God damn, what's his name, though?
Which co-star?
The Leonard's character.
Oh, fuck, I don't know. Leonard.
I only know him from Roseanne.
He was in Roseanne?
Yeah, he was Darlene's boyfriend.
I never watched Roseanne, so I don't know.
No, Roseanne was a funny show before she went crazy.
Yeah. He's played by Johnny Galecki.
Yes, I knew his last name, Johnny Galecki. Yeah, it's just We just used the Big Bang Theory cast and the the fish and the Creature from the Black Lagoon remake.
Okay. Are we still gonna have like a man playing the role as the damsel in distress, or like do we want to put like Kaylee Cuoco in that role?
We make Kaylee Cuoco the hunter.
Okay.
She's hunting down the fish man, and Johnny Galecki is in the sheer negligee and everything.
Okay. All right. So the Creature of the Black Lagoon, but Big Bang Theory. You know what? Make it. Hollywood, you heard us. Give us $1 million for that idea. Because that was something that was kind of we talked about too with this idea is if anybody and Pat probably couldn't confirm this better than I could. If anybody remembers when the remake of the Mummy movie came out with Tom Cruise, there was that tweet that was put out where it was all the cast in that movie.
Yeah, because the tweet was like had the principal cast from the Dark Universe, the updated gritty reboot of the classic Universal monsters and a cinematic universe, and it has like Johnny Depp, Tom Cruise all in there, and it says like "Welcome to the Dark Universe," and then that's literally their only tweet. And then, of course, the Mummy remake bombed, and so the Dark Universe is sort of dead in the water. Unless they're surreptitiously rebooting it with the Invisible Man, and then Ryan Gosling's the Wolfman.
Yeah, that's the thing about it. Like, is the Mummy, the Mummy played out as like your basic like action movie. They turned what was supposed to be like a horror into your mainstream action, and that's why it failed. And but we didn't see that with the Invisible Man. It was actually really good. And then now we're getting a remake of the Wolfman with Ryan Gosling. Hopefully he will be the Wolfman. I don't know, that'd be kind of sick.
My thing is we still do the Wolfman with Ryan Gosling, but I want the fat Ryan Gosling we never got from that one movie.
Wait, we were supposed to get a fat Ryan Gosling?
There was a movie where Ryan Gosling gained like 60 pounds to be in, and then when he got to the audition, they decided not to go with them.
Wait a minute. I think I remember that. Oh, shit. That was weird. Yeah, that was weird to see because not trying to fat shame or anything. It's just seeing Ryan Gosling gain so much weight was like he looked like a different person, kind of like Christian Bale does with his rapid weight gain and weight loss too. Did you know he lost so much weight for his role in Ford versus Ferrari, and he did that. Matt Damon was asking him how he was able to keep off so much weight, and he said that he just literally didn't eat. He just fasted for like 30 days or something like that. It was crazy.
Yeah, because he's done that before, like with The Machinist and that boxing movie with Mark Wahlberg, where they're brothers. So like he can get skinny quick apparently, and then rebound it just as fast into like a muscle bound tank like he did for Batman.
Which is crazy, like, and dangerous as well.
Yeah, because now I remember Ryan Gosling got chunky for The Lovely Bones, a Mark Wahlberg movie. But
my God, yes, The Lovely Bones.
They passed on him because he was too fat for the role.
God, and Mark Wahlberg, I'm pretty sure he didn't gain much weight for that, did he?
No, I'm looking at pictures. Looks like his normal self.
Yeah, okay. Oh, see, that's stupid. Because that's all that's all Mark Wahlberg does is work out. And like, man, I'm sorry, Ryan Gosling. He would have been a great dad. He looked like a dad.
Maybe it's time for a dad werewolf.
I don't know about that, Pat. Do we need a dad werewolf?
We'll let the viewers decide.
Yeah, you tell us. Do we need a dad werewolf? Another classic monster movie that I think should be remade is Nosferatu. This is something that I've been kind of juggling around in my head because I sent this a while ago that there was apparently a remix of the 1922 Nosferatu utilizing green screen to insert new actors into the original film's environment. That sounds weird. and it was supposed to come out this year, and I think they should just do a complete just revamp of the film because I watched it and it was good, but like parts of it had to be restored, and I'm like, you know what, just make one for modern audiences. I think at a certain point certain films should be done that way to be made more accessible, and I think Nosferatu is definitely one of them.
Yeah, because it just seemed like a weird choice to take the original movie, make an entirely new cast, and then just CG them into the original film. It's just, at that point, why don't they just make a whole new movie?
Yeah, like, exactly. And you know, and the thing is too, I'm looking at, like, I know there's one casting choice in here that I'm absolutely down for, and you know he's gotten a lot of love during this episode already. Is Doug Jones as Count Orlok, and I am, yes, that is Nosferatu. That is the demon himself.
Yeah, because we want Doug Jones and his weird buck-back teeth to suck people's toes like he does in the original Nosferatu.
Yeah, if you don't know, in the original Nosferatu, the vampires really just loves sucking toes. And if you watched it, don't spoil it for everybody else. And, you know, I'm looking at all these other people, and I'm like, whatever, I don't care about these guys. But it was funny, because in the movie, the guy who goes to talk to Count Orlok, our main character, he was just too goddamn excited in the movie, and there was no way to there was nothing explaining why he was so excited for every fucking thing. And I'm just like, we don't need that in this remake. We need something else. And you know who I think should you know what, Jack Black. Never mind.
You know, Jack Black in the Nosferatu remake, I'm seeing it. How about we make everybody else really excited, but Jack Black is just somber. He just has his new bald head and no beard face, and he's just stoic and reserved. But everybody else is just like manic and animated, like Doug Jones' Nosferatu is just horny for toes. Like, he's just like slobbering his lips. He's just looking for piggies to suck on.
You know, I was supposed to treat some of this kind of seriously, but I this is just, I don't know. This is fun. Because I had another thought come in my head. What if Jim fucking Carrey was in this movie? the fucking, you know, I say the Sonic version of Jim Carrey, the Sonic the Hedgehog that just came out this year, but like that's like every Jim Carrey, I think.
What if we did this in the Nosferatu remake? We have Doug Jones, like toe sucking fiend. We also have I'm trying to think which way I want to go with it. Jim Carrey also plays Nosferatu, but either he's like a same type of Nosferatu vampire, and that they have a rivalry, or Nosferatu is trying to take a day off, and so he hires the local strange man, Jim Carrey, to take on his role as Count Orlok to terrorize the town by sucking people's toes.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because this isn't a spoiler, but in the movie, you know, Count Orlok isn't just your, you know, menacing vampire all the time. He still has to play the part of a human, and he's just kind of a weird guy. So yeah, that totally makes sense. That fits. Also, if anybody's ever seen Salem's Lot, another vampire movie, there's a guy in there who looks like Nosferatu or Count Orlok. I can't remember his name, but fucking let's put Jim Carrey as that guy too. Why not? Fuck it. Let's make him another vampire. That'd be sick.
The Jim Carrey vampire universe. I'm really digging that.
There was another superhero movie though before we got into deep into this monster territory that I really I was really curious to know Pat's opinion on who should be cast as who in this, because you know we know it exists. We know it's going to come. We just don't know when. And that is the Marvel Moon Knight, the Moon Knight movie. And we don't have any casting whatsoever. We know they were looking for somebody fairly young, but also maybe going into their 30s. And they had blue eyes, and they have a Jewish background, I think. And that's about it. That's all we know. And I was wanting to know, Pat, do you have anybody who you think should fill that role of the Moon Knight?
I'm really curious because Moon Knight is a character I'm a little fuzzy on, but as a character I really wanted to dive deep into, because he had a run in the Marvel Comics very recently that was just superlative. It was just like super tightly plotted and really dives deep into like his like mental illness and his sort of fractured like mental state and his mythology. And I know a lot of people are really hoping for someone like Keanu Reeves, because he's just a big one. But if we're going to go like on his traditional route, like he's like a Jewish man, I'm a little embarrassed to admit I don't know too many Jewish actors. It might be a bit left field, but I would kind of like to see Rami Malek as Moon Knight. How do you feel about that?
Rami Malek, that I know. Like I don't know why. I know what he looks like, but for some reason I had to look him up to see him again. That is an interesting choice, and I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that.
Because I've seen in a few different films, I feel like he's an underrated actor. Like I know, like but also I'm kind of imagining like he scares people with his big old eyes. He's just kind of peeping out of his spooky hood. Because he was great in Mr. Robot, and there's a movie I watched with him earlier this year, Papillion. It's a great movie. I thought, and plus I think he has a really cool voice too. If he's going to be like kind of reserved in a mask in the shadows, I think having a very strong vocal presence will aid the character.
Yeah,
and plus he's young enough, like he's early 30s, so like if he's going to be in this role for a long time, you want someone who will be able to keep up with the rigors of like filming and keeping up a high physical state.
I mean, those are pretty solid reasons, and you're right. He, I've heard great things about him in Mr. Robot. Like you said, I heard good things in fuck, you just said it, Papillion, and man, I've been wanting to see that too. He's actually 39.
Oh wow, he's much older than I realize. But I guess most people in Hollywood are older than they look.
I know, but the thing is though, I think that's fine, because you have people like Chris Hemsworth, who is also in his 40s, I'm fairly certain as well. And he, well, fuck, no, he's 37. That's fine. That's fine though. Like you said, there's people in Hollywood who look younger than they appear, and and the thing is too, he was in the game Until Dawn, and he'd put on a really good performance in that too. Man, damn, I don't know. I really like that choice now that you bring it up. I think he definitely could meet the physical demands of it, because Mark Spector is supposed to be a mercenary. He's a millionaire, but he's very wealthy. I'd like to see Rami Malek as Moon Knight. Why not? Interesting enough, though, there have been some other like casting choices for Moon Knight, and one of them is Zac Efron. Oddly enough,
that would be interesting.
That would be interesting. And the thing is that like when I first heard that, I was like, that's kind of a weird choice. But like looking at it, like, I don't know, maybe he could fit it. Maybe he could do it. He could definitely meet the physical demands. That's not a problem at all. But like, I just, I only know him from High School Musical, and like, I know he's in Baywatch, the remake, The Greatest Showman, which I've heard bad things about, and
many times on this very podcast.
Yeah, and
oh fuck, you saying Greatest Showman, that just brain blasted me. Like the director for The Greatest Showman, right?
Michael Gracie.
I was reading the other day that apparently it's still slated for like a few years in advance, but apparently he's attached to direct a live-action Naruto movie.
That is disgusting. That is like you said that, and that immediately brought flashbacks to the Dragon Ball live-action movie.
Oh, okay, fuck. We have to cast an American Naruto movie right now.
Okay. Who should play Naruto? Let's go right now.
Okay. We need like a blonde kid, or do we or do we, or just like put somebody in a bad blonde wig?
I was gonna say, do we should put somebody in a bad blonde wig and then say they're a kid, or do we just jump and like make our own thing where it's like, oh, these guys are adults? Oh man,
I feel like it should be really inconsistent. Like we have actual like young people played a Naruto character, but also one of the like make Naruto just like a grown ass man.
Well, fuck, I don't know many. I think.
Oh wait, what if we make? Okay, we said it before. What if we just make Zac Efron Naruto?
Fuck, Pat. I could, in a disgusting way, I could see it. In a very...
Who's gonna be Sasuke?
Ah, fuck. Shit. Who should be Sasuke? Oh my god. Who
does brooding really well?
That's what I'm trying to look at right now, because, the thing is like... Oh, fuck me. Tyler Posey.
Tyler Posey from Teen Wolf?
Yeah, from Teen Wolf.
Okay.
Or...
I can see that. Or wait, what if we get the other guy from Teen Wolf, Tyler Hoechlin?
Tyler Hoechlin? Who's... Oh, man, who's that?
He played the kind of the big scruffy wolf in Teen Wolf, and he plays Superman in the Supergirl show.
Oh my god. Okay. See, you say that, but literally, and oh my god, we keep casting him for stuff. What if we made Finn Wolfhard?
the most casted teenage boy in Hollywood.
And the thing is, though, look at him. Just look at him. He looks emo. He looks goth, and Sasuke is an emo goth bitch. Like, am I wrong?
You're not wrong. I kind of want to save him for something though.
Okay.
Well, keep that in your back pocket.
Okay.
Okay. Sakura.
Fuck. Who could we give a pink wig to? Oh, fuck. She plays. She's married to Joe Jonas. She plays. Oh my god, the Phoenix in the newest X-Men.
Oh shit! I know you're talking about. God damn it! What's her name?
Fuck. As you can tell, we prepared very hard for this.
I hate how I remember actors' faces. Okay, I'm just going.
Oh! Sophie Turner.
She's Sakura. Brilliant.
The thing is, though, I could totally see her playing that. Like, why not? Blue eyes. That's it. And a pink wig. Hey, oh my god, you could easily dye her hair pink though, because she has.
Her hair's already red.
Is it red, or is she a natural blonde?
I thought she was at least like a strawberry blonde, because I don't know if they dyed her hair for Game of Thrones.
No,
X-Men.
No, she's a natural blonde.
We'll just put pink in there.
Well, yeah,
blonde hair is practically white hair.
Which is right. People with lighter hair, it's easy for them to dye their hair, especially like a light color, because you won't have to bleach it pretty much. Yeah. So Sophie Turner as Sakura. There we go. Who should be Kakashi?
Okay, we need someone who can rock a mask. Someone who can give a lot of sex appeal with just one eye.
Ah, man, who should fill that? For some reason, a part of me wanted to say Keanu Reeves. A disgusting primal part of me wanted to say that.
It's funny. My first thought was William Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe? Pat, we're trying to make a movie, okay? Not an art project.
No, wait, hold on. William Dafoe is the Hokage.
Oh. Okay.
And we make Kakashi Robert Pattinson.
Okay, Pat. Okay, that's good.
And they got to have a musical number where they sing the English dub Naruto theme song.
That's gonna be disgusting. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's just inexplicably a musical.
Well, that's all the characters I know from Naruto.
I mean, we got the main four. That's enough for a concept poster.
Yeah. Well, I know Madara, but yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But
we'll have like an in-game bad guy in the first part of the movie.
Yeah. Who should play Madara? Let's go right now. Who should play him on?
Okay, Madara. Oh God, who can get as an imposing older actor?
Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro is Madara.
I'm not backing down.
You know what? I can see it. He just spends most of his fights floating around anyway.
Exactly.
Or moving too fast to see.
And you know what? Let's CGI those disgusting blue eyes again into him. Let's do that.
We use the Irishman digital eye replacement technology to give Robert De Niro Sharingans.
Yeah. Think about it, right? Like, you know that scene, the big fight scene where Madara is like looking around very like fast. Have that with Robert De Niro with Sharingans. Yeah.
I can see it like it's right in front of me.
Right? Damn. Boom. There you go. Naruto. Casting choice. Please, Hollywood, give us money. We are giving you so many ideas.
Okay, we got Moon Knight. We got Black Adam. We got Creature from the Black Lagoon. We got Naruto. What other gift can we give to Hollywood?
Let's remake High School Musical.
High School Musical, okay.
Because High School Musical is already just batshit disgusting. Awful. Terrible. Totally not doing this to jab at somebody in the group.
I couldn't possibly imagine who this might adversely affect.
No idea.
Okay, we do High School Musical the remake, but we use all geezers.
Now you're talking my language. Yes, Pat. Yes. You know, as I'm saying yes, I'm doing that thing that that people do where they have their hand as like a I don't know, I want to say chicken, like a chicken, like yes, and they're pointing it in the air.
I don't know too many chicken hand gestures that signify yes.
I'm bad. Okay, who should we play the main guy, Troy Bolton?
Yeah, teen heartthrob Zac Efron should now be replaced with who is an old leading man?
Robert De Niro.
we can't go back. We have to use a different old man.
Damn it. Oh, man. No, there's no way we could do that with him. Patrick Stewart.
That was the first one that came to mind.
Fuck yeah. So, yeah, okay. Patrick Stewart is Troy Bolton, who's going to play Gabriella, who was originally played by Vanessa Hudgens. Rosie Perez.
I like that idea.
Bam.
Notice how every girl in the movie every woman in the movie is just gonna look amazing, and all the dudes gonna look like a nut sack wrapped in an armpit.
Oh, Patrick Stewart doesn't look like a nut sack wrapped in an armpit.
No, but he'll be the one handsome one.
I mean, do we want to go real ugly with the rest of the men? Let's do it.
We'll just find some honkers. Although I kind of want to use like handsome old men. Okay, hold on. What's the cast again?
Okay, it's Vanessa Hudgens. We have her as Rosie Perez. For Gabriela Montez, and Zac Efron is Troy Bolton's being played by Patrick Stewart. Sharpay Evans is one of the characters. She's played by Ashley Tisdale. And then
okay, I have an idea for Lucas Gabriel's character who played Sharpay's brother. We get Daniel Day-Lewis.
Okay, yeah, that's actually good. And the thing is, for Sharpay, I'm kind of thinking she's not that old. Cate Blanchett.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah,
Cate Blanchett for High School Musical. I was like, I just think it's funny that Patrick Stewart's so much older than all these people.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
We'll just use the same dubious CG aging that they use in the X-Men movies to make Patrick Stewart look young.
Cate Blanchett's like 51, still looks fantastic. For
Corbin Blue's character, what would we use? Billy Porter.
Billy Porter.
Yeah, he's an actor. Like he's been really popular lately because he goes to like all these big events with like these gender non-conforming outfits. He's like just dressed to the nines.
Oh, okay. Sure, why not? 50? Wow, dude looks good. Yeah, hell yeah. Billy Porter. Chad Danforth. That's his name.
Those are only the characters I really remember from High School Musical in my vague memory. The rest, I'm kind of like, those are just some faces.
I remember Taylor McKessie, who's played by Monique Coleman. That's about it. That's all I remember.
You know, I think we accidentally made a compelling movie now.
I think we did. Yep.
It's the High School Musical, the 50-year reunion.
Patrick Stewart's gonna be so fucking old.
Like, because Patrick Stewart's what? He's got to be in his 80s, right?
And then it'd be so funny too, because at the reunion they're gonna be like, "Oh my God, Troy, what happened?" Because he has no hair.
Maybe that's what the movie is. It's like he gets there and everybody's like, they're just shocked. It's like, my goodness, Troy, you look so old. And then like it's him recounting the last 40, 50 years of hard living that made him turn into Patrick Stewart.
You know, okay, actually, another good choice for Troy, I didn't think about it, would actually, I think maybe be Kurt Russell.
Okay. So wait, Kurt Russell as Troy, I can see that.
Yeah, he's only 69, and Patrick
Nice.
Stewart's 80. So, that's going to be really weird. At the reunion.
Or what if there's what if the epilogue is 70-year reunion and it's just Patrick Stewart by himself as Troy?
Oh, that's sad.
He's just sitting there in a chair in an empty gymnasium and he's just slowly dribbling a basketball until it stops and it just rolls off and you hear the music play one last time before it ends.
You know, Pat, this sounds like a better movie than the original High School Musical.
You know what? Disney Plus, our hotline is open 24 hours a day. Calls at 205-523-4965. Just let us know what you think of our pitch.
Give us that sweet Disney money, please. We need it. Please.
And I guarantee you'll feel better supporting the old person remake of High School Musical than you would watching Mulan.
You know, I don't know, $30 for that movie.
But don't worry, you can wait 2 more months in November. You can watch it for free on Disney Plus.
Really?
That's what I had heard, that apparently they're gonna try to drop it for $30, right now, and then in 2 months they'll just make it regular viewing on the streaming service.
Man, that sounds like a way. Like, I can only imagine people who write reviews having to pay that much. Like, anybody who's a casual watcher who's like, yeah, I'm not paying $30, I'll just wait 2 months. Totally makes sense to do that. Doesn't make sense to make it $30. What the fuck?
I think we have a rousing selection of revitalized cinema for the casual moviegoer to enjoy, don't you think?
I think so, but first, let me say something. I recently watched what I was told was an LGBTQ plus movie called Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, 1958. The main character was not as gay as I wanted him to be, and I think that it should be remade in Tennessee Williams' the way he wanted, where him and the guy that he liked are very, very gay. And that's my 2 cents on that. Okay.
We make Cat on a Hot Tin Roof the gay version, and we mean it this time.
Yeah.
Who should play Brick? Paul Newman's character.
Oh
wait, it needs to be somebody with really pretty blue eyes.
Fuck.
Matt Bomer.
Matt, who is that?
He's a gay actor. He was in Suits. It was a USA drama series. No, not Suits. White Collar. Excuse me. I'm sure you've seen him. He's been in other stuff.
Matt Bomer. Oh, okay. Oh, and he's actually gay?
Yeah, he's actually gay.
I could actually, yeah. Then who should play? Okay, the guy that Brick, that's the main character, he's supposedly gay for Skipper, his other football buddy. And we actually...
What are these names?
I know, it takes place in the South. What do you expect? Not a spoiler, because he's also one of the main characters. The father of Brick. Can you guess what his name is?
Brick's father.
You're close. Big Daddy.
Big Daddy. This movie's gay as hell. I mean, you can't Big Daddy.
And the thing is too, I remember reading the
Gooper.
Gooper, and his mama's Big Mama, or yeah, Big Mama.
Oh, if we're doing the hot cat on a tin roof, we got to do okay. Who's Big Mama? Who can we get for that? Melissa McCarthy.
Melissa McCarthy. You should look up who Big Mama looks like, because I know somebody who would fill that role. I think very well.
Judith Anderson. Who looks like Judith Anderson?
Oh,
should we get Toni Collette or Uma Thurman?
I didn't think about those. But the thing is though, is like I would want to keep it. Okay, Judith Anderson, young, looks very pretty. Judith Anderson, old, not so much. So I don't know. I would kind of want to keep it like how it is in the movie. Almost everybody looks fucking disgusting except for Paul Newman's character, Brick. Except for Brick. And I assume Skipper's very handsome as well. I don't know. Would we want a pretty actress to play Big Mama? Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for Toni Collette. Let's use her talent.
Or maybe we just take pretty actors and just ugly them up for the movie. Like Toni Collette is a beautiful woman, but they just have a way of making her look absolutely ghastly in a lot of her movies.
That is true. They do have that way. Well, okay. Melissa McCarthy was a good choice, though. Honestly, either of those three would work. But who should play Big Daddy? And I think we might know who should.
I have an idea because he gives me really good daddy energy. Shit, Jeffrey Dean Morgan. You tell me that guy doesn't have daddy energy.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Who is this?
He played a dad on Supernatural. He plays Negan in Walking Dead.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I could see it. Fuck that. If we're okay. The thing is that okay in Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, Big Daddy was a very big guy, obviously, and I was gonna say John Goodman for that role, but honestly, if we're doing man, this movie is gonna be. If we want to make this movie really just oh my god, have such beautiful character. Okay, Jeffrey Dean Morgan as Big Daddy, Toni Collette as fucking Big Mama. Who should play Gooper? Look up Gooper. Look up that ugly motherfucker.
Jack Carson. What does this guy look like? He looks, a pretty reasonably attractive guy from the 1950s to 60s.
I don't believe that.
Who has goopy energy? Who's serving the goop?
Who has goopy energy? Fuck me. I
don't know if he has goopy energy, but a name that just popped into my head, Raul Castillo.
Pat, you're really killing me, man.
He was in a gay show called Looking.
Okay, but Pat, Gooper isn't gay though. He's.
I mean, Wenzel, we're making this truer to the Tennessee Williams text. We're making it gayer.
But okay, Pat. I think this is going beyond Tennessee. You know what? Let's go beyond Tennessee Williams. Why not? Raul Castillo. Okay. Who should play Gooper's wife? Because we talked about this the other day. She's very just God. We're being so mean. I'm being so mean. She's very ugly. I don't like looking at her.
Ana de Armas.
That's a good choice, Pat. Fuck me. Oh, okay. But then now, who should play the role of Elizabeth Taylor's character Maggie, the cat? That's actually what she's called in the movie, the cat.
Who's a lady that has pretty blue eyes?
Who is a lady that has a lot of sex appeal, pretty blue eyes?
Okay, she's got pretty blue eyes.
Who?
Her name is Alexandra Daddario.
Oh, Alexander Dejar. Fuck me, Dejar. God damn it. I know who you're talking about though. Daddario.
I think so. I've never heard her last name said out loud.
Does she have is she a brunette with blue eyes?
Yes.
God, she is beautiful. Yes. Yeah, Yeah, she fits that perfectly. God, man.
Or alternately, Liv Tyler.
Yeah,
She was Arwen in Lord of the Rings.
yeah. Oh, she could work too. I don't know. They're both beautiful. Man, damn, Pat. Those are good choices. But let's have Skipper in the movie. Let's have Skipper actually in the movie. Who should play Brick's gay lover? Who should be the counterpart to Matt Bomer? Who's actually gay as well?
Because we want to actually have a gay leads in a gay centric movie. So let's see.
Exactly. And keep in mind too. Oh, go ahead.
What if we get John Barrowman to be Skipper?
John,
because he plays a captain in Doctor Who, and he's a very famously gay actor. He plays Captain Jack Harkness in the Doctor Who, who in that show he's a very famous like omnisexual person.
The thing is though, he's too old.
Too old?
Yeah.
Well, Matt Bomer's in his 40s.
Yeah, but Matt Bomer looks awesome.
You tell me John Barrowman doesn't look awesome?
He's 53, and gotta say, Pat, not the kind of awesome that I'm looking for.
I'm sensing some ageism over here.
Well, the thing is that I have somebody who is also very gay, who I think could play, because this guy, whoever the Skipper, they're football players. So like I'm thinking somebody who's, who can beef up a little bit.
Okay.
I'm thinking Zachary Quino.
Okay. You know what? I'm feeling that. But he has to be given his like serial killer look the whole time.
Okay.
He's just channeling Sylar from Heroes, where he just has this downward face upward glance the whole time.
Yeah, exactly. Man, what a weird name, Sylar.
And also, we have to make sure that Zachary Quinto does not shave his chest for this movie, because he just needs full chest bush.
Oh, man.
He's a very hairy man.
Yeah. Are we thinking like a very hairy, sweaty sex scene?
Yes, but it has to be tasteful. We're not like the other cowards in Hollywood. We let men keep their hairy chests, because to me, I'm just saying, the biggest sin that they committed in the Netflix Daredevil was making Charlie Cox shave his chest.
Dude, yeah, guy's a hairy man. And, man, yeah.
Let men be hairy, goddammit. I promise you, people like it.
Oh, man, and the thing, like, having a hardened, hairy Charlie Cox Daredevil, yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be good.
Yeah, we never got that, and the hairy Charlie Cox Daredevil only exists in my dreams.
Rest in peace.
Tennessee William, I hope you're rolling in your grave from sheer enthusiasm, because we're making your movie right, bud.
I would want to see this. I want a remake of Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. I mean, that's me legitimately speaking out. I want a remake of it that's very gay.
We do it right. And then also, we find out the conspiracy of why Tennessee Williams was named that, even though he's born in Mississippi.
Please, we need to know.
We have to contact his closest really living relative, and that's Ethan Hawke.
Is Ethan Hawke his closest living relative?
He's his great-grandnephew.
What the fuck?
So I think we have a smorgasbord of beautifully recast movies, Hollywood to nibble at, and also to give us a call to let us know when our royalties will be coming in.
They better.
And now we get to add those initials to the end of our names now, Wenzel, because we're casting directors.
Yeah!
So very good. So thank you all for joining us today in the AYCH FanCast Special. We hope you enjoyed our reinvigoration of some of Hollywood's most beloved films. And you can follow us online on Twitter, Instagram at AYCH Podcast. You can follow us on Facebook and Letterboxd at AllYouCanHear. You can follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/AllYouCanHear. You can follow us on YouTube at AllYouCanHear. And you can be sure to like, rate, review, and subscribe wherever podcasts are found. And you can listen to us on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, Google Podcasts, Overcast, Spotify, and any RSS feed catchers. We're out there. It really helps us out to just sort of share us, to give any sort of rating or liking, that really bumps us up in the algorithms and helps us be seen and be put in front of new people. And lastly, you can follow me, Patrick, on Twitter and Instagram at John Lost His Name, and follow my art on Facebook at John Lost His Name Art.
Thank you for listening. You can follow me, Wenzel, on Twitter at Wenswilking. Follow my art on Instagram at World of Wenzy. And the chaotic. I hope you can appreciate the chaotic energy I have. To those listening, I hope you can appreciate the chaotic energy I brought to this.
Thank you all for listening. We'll be talking to you very soon. Take care.
Goodbye.